Hi, this is Stephen Falk. Welcome to my shop in Japan. I'm going to show a 7-string guitar that I just made. The bass string's tuned to C right now, and I'm playing a C chord. You can hear what it's like in the first position. If you go down, I'm just playing these chords in different places around the neck with the bass string tuned to D and C and B. The bass string's an overwound D'Addario 0.54, and it's pretty typical to use a string of that diameter for these 7-string guitars for the 7th string. The string could tune down to A. Let me show you what it sounds like. But it's a little rubbery. It's a little rubbery. It needs a longer scale if you're going to sustain that low A note. And if somebody wanted a Brahms guitar that had the variable scale where the A could be very low, I'd be into building one. But for these guitars, I think the A, practically speaking, is a little bit rubbery. But you can hear it. There might be something you could do with that. But really it starts working at B. So when you get to B, you have a real note. And then of course there was C and then up to D. So you've got like these half diminished chords that move. You can hear up and down the neck. So there's a lot of potential with one of these guitars. This one also has a cutaway, and it's the type of cutaway that is swept up into the heel. It doesn't have a back strip. It's a 2-piece back of Indian rosewood. And what I really like when you have these complicated shapes is to de-emphasize the bisecting the back and the guitar and let the shape work as a sculpture by using dark binding. But if someone wanted to have, line work on it that was really intricate, I would be happy to do that too. It's just that this particular guitar, he told me to do it the way that I like to do it. So the heel flows into the heel cap, and I'm really interested in this line going around and coming up into the heel cap. I just like the simplicity of it. And it's got a dart in the tail and an Indian rosewood bridge, and the rosette is asymmetrical. because the headstock's asymmetrical, and I like to keep these 7 strings without having a lot of fancy kind of carving work on them. Because they're asymmetrical, they're already interesting looking to me. They don't really need a lot of adornment. So, and he also requested 2 dots, so dots on the fingerboard, you know, pretty standard stuff. And the fingerboard is Macassar ebony instead of black ebony, because I wanted to go with a wood that was not going to be like a high contrast to the rest of this very sort of brown guitar. I think the fingerboard on these 7-string guitars is pretty massive, so I'm sensitive to the color that I use. Not that it's a precious thing, but I just want the color to be sensible with the rest of the guitar. If you have a big chunk of black ebony, I just don't think it looks as good on these guitars. So I'm apt to use the Macassar ebony Rosewood, or the Macassar ebony fingerboard. And the tuners are Swiss tuners from, forget the name at the moment, but they're an individual type tuner. I think they're very lightweight, and they work really well for the 7-string guitar. And unless you wanted to upgrade it to like a set of custom Alessi tuners or something like that, I think these are quite nice. So anyway, a D minor chord. Thanks for looking, and stay in touch.